All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Today, we're going to strictly be covering technicals because you guys do already know pretty much all the fundamental factors on the table. The only thing new that came about today is we got news that there is a new prime minister, all right, or the minister has resigned, and there will be a new prime minister appointed on Monday, I believe, to decide who goes in there. I just want to say right now, I'm pretty positive that she already got fired, okay? Because that's what I told you guys about this. This is why the bond market didn't have the floor fall out on Monday, because they no longer can support it with the government. The Bank of England, they can't be buying their bonds there. But what they did do is they brought actual demand back into the market by firing the two people that were being held responsible, which they were responsible for the terrible monetary policy that ended up causing the terrible situation over there, which in reality, U.S. isn't far from it. All right. So are they going to fire Jerome? I don't know. But yeah, they fired the prime minister and then also the pretty much the person that is the equivalent of Jerome Powell over there. All right. So yeah, I mean, this was something that we knew about. I don't know why they're announcing today that, like, oh, she resigned. No, she got fired. This was announced on Monday that they were firing them. But again, I could be completely wrong, and maybe I'm getting my people mixed up. And if they did, if there's a third person now being fired slash resigning, guys, that's even more worry. Okay, like straight up, that is another reason to be worried. Like that's all it is. All right, so I guess it's not really anything new. All right, so with that being said, let's go over the TA. All right, I want to comment on this. I took off the bull flag little thing I had right there. We did end up getting our breakout. You looked like you were going straight for it. All right, you really did look like you were going for this gap fill, but you didn't go for that gap fill. All right, you reversed. Now, how could someone have figured out that that was a trap? All right, that momentum was not supporting this whole move right here. Okay, you continued climbing right here, and I want you to focus right here on that candle right there. Boom, you had your last point of divergence right there. You had this bearish divergence this whole time. When you see a massive CCI spike like this, they normally lead to the divergences. They do this so the divergences can form. So I mean, I was watching for it. I just figured the magical dealer powers would end up elevating you all the way up into this gap fill, because I figured, oh, like why not let technicals play exactly how they should be instead of what we got going on here. Dude, this daily time frame has been so bad. It has been botching the crap out of the TA. Straight up. Thank Jesus we have not been putting a lot of a weight into our daily TA here because, dude, like the daily time frame has been trolling the crap out of us. Like, thank Jesus I have been continuously commenting that, like, hey guys, we probably shouldn't be trusting the daily time frame because the thing keeps doing like bipolar things, dude. What the hell is this? Also, earlier today, this stochastic was heading straight up. SPY stochastic was heading straight up. And now, like, you see what's happening. Like, this thing is so bipolar with these whipsaw moves we've been having. The volatility is absolutely insane. I believe the declining volume as well as just the insane moves we've been having. This is like really evident that we are literally dealing with the liquidity crisis. It's right on the edge. I don't know if anything's going to break, but like at the same time, guys, like the volatility is going to make this next move down insane, or we're going to come down and we're going to be double bottoming here or making the higher low. There's three scenarios that ultimately can play out, and it's literally this. You either come down here, either way, you're coming down here, you go up. No, I guess there's actually like only really two scenarios. The third scenario, like, yeah, there's that. Third scenario is you just come down, you make the higher high, and you do that. But either way, I mean, it really does look like you're going to come back down and test these lows. That is what the weekly projection was, that we would be coming back down to test these lows by Friday. I don't think that is going to be happening just because we would have to see a move. Yeah, that is a $15 move, my friends, a $14 move. I don't believe that is going to be taking place. What we are going to do, though, is we're going to come over here. Gonna go like that. Okay, we're gonna look at what is that daily candlestick, guys. What is that daily candlestick? Let's get that out of the way. So let's actually come over to VIX too. What is VIX? So VIX, holy crap, is VIX forming a hammer candlestick? I am gonna crap my pants. Oh, we got the inverted hammer on Mr. SPY. All right, let's go over here. All right, go over. Oh, Fortnite is up. Oh, snap, guys. Crazy. All right, so now we're over here, and we are going to come over to the candlestick visual index, and let's see what we got. Okay. I want to say one is a shooting star, but I think all dojis are shooting stars. So that is why we are over here on this. Oh, look, it was right. The long-legged doji. That was exactly what we were seeing yesterday. That's dope. That is cool, guys. That is really cool. I like seeing stuff like that. What am I looking for though? The shooting star. Shooting star, guys. We have a shooting star. That does exactly look like what is going on here. All right. Bearish reversal 59% of the time. Come back over here. Come back over here. Come right there. And yeah, I mean, we would be having a reversal because we did have this counter trend rally. All right. And I mean, maybe it won't turn out to be a counter trend rally. Maybe we'll come down. We will validate that low as the low by making a higher low. All right. Or we stop here and we squeeze from there. I don't know what happens, but in my opinion, we're probably going to end up coming down. Maybe you don't have a shooting star. Maybe this is the shooting star. I don't know. Maybe this is either like an inverted hammer, shooting star, VIX. I mean, I would call this personally, I'd call that the hangman. But if we do end up making that go up a little more and get a bigger wick there with a smaller body, you can call that a hammer candlestick. Candlesticks do end up ruling, all right? But I do want to point out, they have not been doing crap, all right? Other than we had this bullish Harami form, and we did get the confirmation off of said bullish Harami, and then we fell short. That is what I'm saying. The daily candlesticks, the daily time frame has been trolling the crap out of us. So I mean, yeah. All right. So you have bearish candlesticks on the SPY and QQQ, and then you have bullish candlestick on Mr. VIX over here. All right. So we're going to have to see what happens there. But that is pretty much all it is. All right. As far as the oscillators goes, you have this hinging downward. You have that obviously crossing downward. But again, it's at like a standstill here. I do think the market is going to make a big move one way or the other. I personally think it's going to be down. We already broke this uptrend that we established. All right. Congratulations to anybody who might have played this, might have had this on their chart. I didn't have this up on my chart. I had it on the chart, but I wasn't watching SPY. I was watching QQQ because my positions are QQQ. There's that. All right. I do want to point out right now, though, on the hourly time frame. Oh, it's not because you ended up resetting your CCI. So not a bullish divergence. Maybe it is. I don't know. But okay. All right. So let's finish going over the daily time frame. Okay. So you have bearish oscillators on SPY and QQQ. I actually want to check out IWM real quick because I remember yesterday that was my signal, at least. I like took it out of the Webull update, but it was supposed to be attached in there. Yeah, we got across yesterday on IWM, so that was kind of my thing. I do want to point out you're falling here on declining volume. That's what I'm saying. Like the market is at a standstill. Like you could tell by these doji candlesticks as well. All right, but you have the VIX oscillators coming straight down, but they are close to being in the oversold territory, which means, all right, with SPY being close to the overbought territory, QQQ being right in the middle at a standstill. Guys, this rally may have just given the bears just that much more oomph. All right. They now have room to fall to the downside. Now the oscillators have room to fall to the downside. Now, if they do want to get deeply oversold, they have the room to do so. And that means we have a big move coming. All right. I'm just going to point out right here. So we were here on the day that you had your stochastic cross lower than where we are crossing right now. You fell $24. Not saying that's going to like technicals. They're not always going to be the same. All right. That's not really how it works. But I'm just showing you guys, this is like proof. Like, hey guys, we have much more room to fall. Now we're crossing down on this day. All right. Like $25. Like I'm just saying, guys, we come down to 340. I don't know. That would be pretty cool for anybody with puts. I hope my puts finally print and I can just move on to the next trade. Straight up. All right. All right. So now that we went over the daily technicals, let's go over, first of all, let's actually look at Tesla. All right. Tesla, by the way, Tesla is in this last support zone before you start actually just coming down and dying. All right. You did have this bull flag here on Tesla. It formed this gap right at the end of it. So your next, I'm actually going to put that on my chart. because if Tesla does begin to fall off a cliff, it's most likely going to be bringing things with it. And you know what? Maybe we'll chart Tesla. I don't know. Maybe we'll eventually put targets on the board for Tesla as they come. I don't know. All right, but either way, we're gonna have that there. Yeah, so we're gonna need to see what happens here with Tesla, because I'm gonna point out you do have this you have this thing looking like it is ready to form a bullish divergence on the daily time frame. All right, which means you could potentially come a lot lower on Tesla while your oscillators do not go lower than it was over here. It's the same idea as what I just said on SPY and QQ. This short squeeze rally we got, this counter trend rally, it's just like literally giving bears more room to the downside. All right, and guys, I do think a big ass short squeeze is coming. It is on the table. Excuse my French. But straight up, guys, it has to be there eventually. I'm not gonna say when it's going to happen. I will be obviously giving daily updates every single day, so you guys know where to find me each and every day. So obviously we will be catching this as it is forming. But yeah, I can't really speak on when it's going to be. All right. Are we going to come down to lows and we're going to bounce off there and that's when it starts? Or are we going to get what I've been like thinking is like very much so possible? And by the way, guys, I just want to point this out. I know this is probably getting so boring, so old to you guys. I know. All right. But at the same time, what the hell, guys? The Bears are still defending the territory. The signal is still there. It's still going in full force. All right. You got your close under. You've had so many closes under. This is going to be number 4. All right. So if you have a red day, which honestly, the TA, in my opinion, is leading to a red day tomorrow, guys, you're going to have that close underneath it. All right. So before we move on, let's go over what we got to go over. Okay. We'll start with the 4-hour time frame. All right. I told you guys that I was looking for us to, if we broke out of the bull flag / wedge pennant, whatever you want to call it, I was looking for us to come up and hit this gap fill right there at 279.43, and that would have formed our bearish divergence. Now, I guess you did technically have this very, very, very slight bearish divergence right here. I called it a half-ass bearish divergence in yesterday's video and the day before that. I figured that would be marking the top, but we didn't really get a well-defined one. But what we did get on the 4-hour time frame on Mr. VIX is we got our well-defined 4-hour bullish divergence. This is what I told you guys that I was looking for. All right, I always look at the tops and bottoms here. They're always there, guys. And even if it's going to be a half-ass one, which I was calling this a half-ass 4-hour bullish divergence as well, even if it's going to be half-assed, they'll be there. All right, they'll be there on VIX. Maybe not all the time. I'm not going to speak with certainty on that, but we can go back and like most of these peaks and troughs, they have these bullish divergences and bearish divergences. All right, what do we have here? Oh, you went there. Oh, look at that. What do we have here? Oh, you went there, but went lower there. All right, and you guys can go back. All right, and look. Oh, you went lower right there. Oh, look at that. Oh, another one to mark that bottom. Oh, wait a minute. Is that another? Whoa, look at that. Oh, it's all the way over there. Look at that. All right. And this is what I'm saying, guys. These typically always mark the bottoms. All right. Oh, another bullish divergence mark at the bottom there. Oh, look at that. Oh, what coming right back over there. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Now, what do we have over here, guys? Oh, does it look like something's about to be happening again? Oh, wow. We're in a wedge in a consolidation pattern, and now we're getting the 4-hour bullish divergence at the bottom of said wedge. Oh, wonder what could be happening, guys. I really, really freaking wonder. All right, guys. So, like, I'm just saying, guys, it is very probable, in my opinion. This is 100% opinion, but holy crap, what I will say is I really hope this doesn't close this way. Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks. All right, guys. So something I just noticed is VIX is down with SPY down, and that signals an update in the next 2 trading sessions. That sucks. But, like, at the same time, it is what it is, all right? I'm not going to hold back with you guys, all right? Like, it is on the table. It's a factor, all right? Oh, that really actually does suck to see because, like, again, like, even though technicals are technicals, like, oh, now you have... I mean, I guess that is a freaking technical factor anyway. I don't know, okay? I don't know. Oh, damn it. I swear to Jesus. I don't want it to have an update. I'm going to be straight up. I really don't. That is 100% my bias. But I really do hope you guys can see. Like, I don't leave my bias or I don't include my bias in these analyses. I really don't. I come here like the reason I've been calling price action on the daily for so long is because I don't have that bias. I was calling for upside today. All right, like straight up. I didn't know you would reverse before hitting your gap fill on QQ. But there were two possibilities for today, and one of them was upside. Okay, and honestly, you had a bullish scenario going on. All right, you just didn't have it. So I do hope you guys do see that. I try very hard to leave my bias just completely at the door. I love that the indices are falling today, but VIX, that does suck. That really does suck. All right, so we do have the 4-hour time frame on QQ and SPY. They're towards the overbought territory right here. You do have this bearish engulfing candle here on SPY. You have a bearish engulfing candle here on QQ, but then again, you had this bullish engulfing. I guess it got confirmed, and then the next candlestick after wasn't. All right, TA guys, TA in this part of the bear market has not been working out. I'll tell you, like it has been working out, but it's not nearly as spot on as it was just the past few months. Like you just see things and oh, it happens, and you're like, holy crap, it's so cool. Well, now you see things and like half of them don't happen. So now I have to give out scenarios. So that's that. And by the way, if you have noticed, like I've been giving out these probable scenarios in the past few weeks because I noticed technicals, like, hey guys, like they have not been as smooth as they have been. And as we've seen the past like week or two, yeah, guys, holy crap, this is proof. This proof technicals have not been nearly as accurate as they have been for the rest of this bear market, for like what we've witnessed so far. All right, but if we come over here to the hourly time frame, what I want to point out is you are curling up here on your stochastic and your CCI is hinging on QQ. It's the same exact thing on SPY. All right, and you can't call this a bullish divergence in like, I mean, if Bolkowski says on an RSI for a divergence to play out, it's got to go to the other side. So I've been using the CCI ever since I saw that in one of his books, the exact same way, and it has been working out so freaking well. So, I mean, I got no reason to doubt it. So you can't really call that a bullish divergence if you're going off of Bolkowski, but it's there. So it's something to take note of. All right. But yeah, you have your oscillators here in the oversold territory, and looks like they have room to go up to the upside. All right, so I'm just saying, guys, don't be surprised if we do get a bounce. Maybe it goes into the end of the day, maybe it goes into after hours, and then we reverse. Excuse me, then we reverse downward going into tomorrow. I don't know. But a bounce is on the table, and that is what the hourly time frame is suggesting. All right, we come over to Mr. VIX. All right, now here is where we get the mixed bag. Okay, so we had that 4-hour bearish divergence or bullish divergence here on Mr. VIX. And now you have your oscillators also in the oversold territory. Obviously, you're in the mid range right here. So I mean, it makes me like really think that, hey, we're probably going to keep going down here on SPY and QQ, and we're going to be going up here on VIX. But again, I mean, you have these 1-hour oscillators here. So like maybe we do get that short-term bounce and then we do end up selling off going into tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow is that day that because in the next 2 trading sessions, there's an 85% probability now that SPY will be having an update over the next 2 trading sessions. All right. So maybe that update is tomorrow. I don't think it will be. It doesn't look like it will be. But if it is, then this 4-hour bullish divergence here, maybe it gets even more well-defined. But here's the thing, guys. I'm looking at this right now. If you have if you have an update tomorrow and VIX ends up coming down, this bullish divergence is going to get nullified. All right. You only have to get to 153. You're already at 116 right now. Yeah. If you have like another red bar like this, yeah, this CCI is going to nullify this bullish divergence. So I don't think they're going to let it happen, just because I did say, I told you guys, we went over this. Yeah, 4-hour divergences typically mark these tops and bottoms. All right. So I don't think they're going to nullify it, but we'll have to see. All right. If I had to take a guess, all right, off of all the factors being considered. Oh, by the way, you know what? I'm going to include one more thing. We're rallying today. I told you guys in my Webull update that if you see the bond market rallying again, if you see the yields going up while the stock market's going up, well, the bond market is again calling BS on the rally. All right. The bond market is at not all-time highs, but it's at like recent highs that we haven't seen since, I think, like 2018. No, 2018, we didn't even come here, okay? We haven't seen these since, holy crap, 07. Wow, look at that. Look at that. But yeah, guys, this US 2-year, like, again, I showed you guys yesterday, the yield curve is so freaking apparent, dude. This is ridiculous. 2-year higher than the 5-year, 2-year higher than the 10-year, 2-year higher than the 30-year, guys. It's not okay. All right. The banking system is going to fall flat on its face because they can't physically lend. Props to Jay Bravo for letting me know how the financial system actually works. All right. Jay Bravo, I can't really say I rely on his technical analysis or anything, but like my whole macro perspective, I do feel like Jay Bravo has been my mentor that has established that part of me, or helped me establish that part of me. And yeah, if you guys want to understand the financial system, go over to Jay Bravo's channel, and he provides daily updates over there. It's not going over TA and stuff like that here. He has some of it in there, but it's typically just going over all the news each day and stuff like that. And it's still good content. I do, at least, like, if you want to find financial news entertaining, that's what Jay Bravo's for. All right, he kind of was one of the people who sparked my interest in the market. All right. But yeah, guys, I mean, the banking system will not be able to function. All right. It's been like this for months now. And now it's just getting to a point where, holy crap, they're losing a ton of money the more they lend out. That's why you see credit cards, like the credit card debt is at their all-time high. Well, they're going to start like cutting people off. That's most likely what is about to be coming. All right. Because they are not making money off of it. So why would they? But yeah, going back over to what we were just talking about, with all factors being considered, what is the projection for tomorrow? All right. What is the projection? Honestly, guys, my projection is that you have a possible bounce on the table going maybe into the end of the day, but we are like right here. It's 340 already. Maybe you get a bounce after hours. I don't know. But in my opinion, it does look like we are going to be selling off. I think you are going to hit this 363 target tomorrow on SPY. And then I think you are going to be falling down to these lows. All right. If we are looking strictly at like technical levels here, guys, you lost your only support. You're down bad. All right. You're coming down bad. You're coming down here. You have this gap fill that it's not on the daily time frame, so it's not something we could put on the chart. But that really is the only point of support here. Okay. And I have my point of support as that candlestick that caused that gap. And I'm serious, guys. There's really nothing holding you up. You guys can see it clear as day. Your last level to be watching was right here. That's where you had to hold. You're gone. Is it the same picture on QQ? The QQ is a little different right now. All right. You had that not intraday. You had the pre-market support here. Once you lose that, though, again, you're gone. You don't. What is happening? Oh, I'm not hitting alt. I'm hitting the space button. Trying to do that the whole time. But straight up, guys, you lose that tomorrow, be watching this level, guys. You lose that, and like, holy crap, guys, you're most likely, again, you're going to be sucked back down here. This is going to act as a magnet because there's no other support. Look at this straight up move. I told you guys, we had like a $10 move overnight. What the hell is this? What the heck is this, guys? All right. So like, once you lose these levels, you're donezo. And on SPY, you already lost them. So again, you're donezo. All right, you have the 4-hour time frame, the VIX giving you a bullish divergence, all right? SPY giving you a very slight bearish divergence here on the 4-hour time frame. I'm just saying, guys, it does look like you are going to continue falling. Oh, and again, the bearish engulfing candle on QQ and SPY on the 4-hour time frame, and I think we have oh, you had your bearish harami right there that started out that move, guys. Guys, watch for candlesticks, guys, because like, I'm serious, guys. I watch all the time for candlesticks on 3-minute time frame. They typically lead to stuff. Okay, you had this bullish engulfing candle right here, it got confirmed. Boom, more upside. Bullish engulfing candle right here. Oh, it got confirmed, but again, didn't work. Oh, bearish engulfing candle, no confirmation, no follow through. Right? Oh, another bearish engulfing candle, no follow through. Guys, like, this is like proof. Candles, like, not candlesticks. Technicals really in this market, dude. They're getting screwed. And I think it's because of the dealers. All right. I really do. Like, you tell by this massive 3-minute bearish divergence that form. And if we come over the 15-minute time frame, do we have anything forming here? We did not have anything forming here. So I am wrong on that one. I figured you would form something. 225. No, you did not form anything. All right, guys. So I guess that is all I have for today. I will catch you guys in the next video. In my personal opinion, the likely scenario that we have play out is, yeah, maybe a little bounce, and then we continue lower going into tomorrow. All right. I do believe we may not hit these lows, guys. We may not hit these lows. I may have been wrong about that one, but I will say this, all right? We are going to be headed straight for them. We're going to have to see what happens at these next support levels. All right. And if we lose that, well, just know if you lose this intraday, you're probably coming down here intraday. So we'll see what happens, guys. All right. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.